What's up, guys? Welcome back to the U.S. Champions Cup. Next up, we got Polt versus HuK, having a blast here. I just tweeted, by the way, and I'm gonna give a shout out to someone who retweeted me because logically that'll get more people to retweet me. I think TCC Waka retweeted me. I said, "Woo, having a blast casting the U.S. Champions Cup. Up next, HuK versus Polt. Tune in and retweet. Twitch.tv/MLGSC2. Hashtag Who Let the Cats Out. Hashtag USA USA USA." If you're gonna retweet a tweet, why not retweet that one? I mean, come on, that used all 100 and however many characters.
Yes.
It did. Down to the last.
Yes, that's like a paragraph almost.
Down to the last character. So I'm very proud about that. Polt is like, Axeltosh, should we go? Dude, Polt, dude, go, man.
Go, yeah. He's the boss, man. He's the American patriot himself.
He is.
So a quick bracket update. We're now at the point. Let's take a look at it. So Polt versus HuK is the winner bracket finals.
Yes.
The winner of that.
No, semifinals. Isn't Cats in the winners bracket?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry. You're right. The winner bracket semifinals. You're right. Sorry.
So Cats advances over Qatar Chiefs.
The winner of Polt versus HuK plays Cats in the
Yes.
winner bracket finals. But remember, only one person advances. But if you win the winner bracket finals, you have the big advantage because you have to win 2 series in a row.
Winners bracket final is a best of 5. And also, good news is the next game will be not Mirror, which a lot of people like, I think. Because
Yes.
this is a Protoss versus Terran, and the winner plays a Zerg.
And you know what's important
Which
to
is
know?
really cool, isn't it?
We're at the point in tournament. It is cool. Where the winner brackets advance pretty far, obviously. The loser bracket's been cranking along as well. We're at the point now where there is only like, I don't know, 10 people left in loser bracket or 8. We're all.
You can say it, Nick.
We're all grandmasters.
You can say
except for Nathanius is still alive and kicking, and I'm still alive and kicking.
There you go.
Although he's 2 rounds behind me, so I'll say I'm more alive than Nathanius because I'm
More alive.
I'm already in top 12.
You're
He's
less a
he's still in
zombie.
like the top 20. He's still in the top 32 or something. Yeah,
You're doing good, Nick. I'm proud of you,
I
man.
am. But my next round is against Illusion, and that's gonna be tough.
That's going to be like, you're going to be
Yeah.
so annoyed with me in your ear as you're playing that.
And if I win that, I'll be against either Nathanius, Darkstar, Calibur, most likely Puck. Puck's the favorite to win that group. But Darkstar is a GM player.
So hold on, let me get this
No,
straight.
but-
You're in losers bracket round 8. You play Illusion next. How much StarCraft do you actually play?
I played
And
2
at
weeks
like
ago.
hours per week.
1.
1 hour per week.
I don't know. Like I'm at work all day, pretty much. I played 2 Fridays ago. I played for like 6 hours. Remember that? You were there. You're drinking a lot of water that day.
6 hours. I don't remember, maybe because I was drinking so much water. I just don't remember.
No, we did it on stream. I played for like 6 hours on stream.
Oh yeah.
That was the last time I played. Except this morning, last night I played 2 games. Because my buddy was visiting.
He made you.
He said, I want to see you play some StarCraft.
Well, there you go.
We got back from the bars late at night. I'm like, all right, I'll play a couple games of StarCraft. I played Masan. I lost to him. But then I beat some other low GM guy or something. So.
You know, Nick,
Yeah.
I think you can if you put your heart and mind to it.
Yeah.
I think you can win this tournament.
We'll see.
And I'm not just saying that because we.
So, while this game's still early on, a couple other bracket updates.
Sure.
Another section of the losers bracket, we've got Suppy versus Fog. The winner plays Amandil, who's another GM player. We've got Sonic, who's a GM player, versus Sasquatch. I mean, that plays QXC.
Yeah.
We've got, of course, the other quadrant where it's Nathanius Darkstar. The winner plays Caliber. The winner of that plays Puck. And then the winner of that will play the winner of Me Illusion.
Yeah. So still a lot of StarCraft coming your way, and
it's all great players at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well.
Except for me, maybe.
Except for
right?
Excellent.
Yeah. I don't know how I made it this far. It's an aberration.
Man, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. Keep it up. Nick has been fighting. He's making a nanny like run.
Uh-oh.
Or who was the guy? It was Select.
Chris Lee's challenging me, man.
Oh, he's saying play.
He's saying let's do it.
All right. Nick is going to be AFK. It's fine, Nick. I want you to focus, and I want you to crush Chris. Though, Chris is a cool guy.
He is. And he just joined your team, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, was it a week ago or?
Not too long ago. No, it was less than a week ago.
Less than a week ago.
Very recently.
Of course, we're talking about Illusion.
Illusion. Okay, so I want to hype up this game a little bit. So we are in the winners bracket semi-final, and what a contest do we have set up on Derelict Watch. In the bottom left-hand location, we have your ferocious blue Terran player living in Texas and attending the University of Texas. Representing CM Storm, you're defending MLG StarCraft 2 champion from Anaheim. He is Polt. not messing around in this tournament. I don't think he's dropped a game yet. He has been playing on another level for months and months and months. His opponent, your Red Protoss player in the top right-hand location, representing Team Evil Geniuses, one of the best non-Korean players to ever play StarCraft 2 with fantastic results throughout his multi-year career. His name is Chris Loringer, a.k.a. HuK. Everyone knows his name. He has plenty of highlight reels out there displaying his fantastic control. The question is, will we see another highlight reel made based on his performance in this tournament? He's going up against one of the most ferocious Terran players in the game.
Second blood.
Second blood.
First real blood. That's
we should talk to Blizzard. We need to get a pack in there that has your voice that says first blood, second blood. Actually, every time a unit dies, you say something, and it plays it.
110th blood.
Yes, that would be the sickest. Like a massive Zergling Baneling fight. That would be gonna
be screaming.
But the problem is, we'd require it, so you'd have to be there live doing it. It's not recording, so you literally have to keep track of how many times you do it.
That'd be great.
First second, third. I couldn't talk that fast. I could try. It's too tough though. So as things get started here, we have a blink opening here from HuK. A lot of Protoss players loving this. We saw, we've seen Puck pretty much do this exclusively against Polt on this map. So Polt should be used to this. Let's see if he's. I think he might have scouted it too. Yeah, look at this. How deja vu like is this? Twilight. This is the same placement of the Twilight Council that Puck played.
It's become a popular build.
And Polt's doing the same thing. He's like, all right, you know what? I'll do engineering bay. I'll stay on 3 barracks. I won't get my factory crazy fast. I'm going to get a lot of units out on the field so I can deal with that Blink Stalker play. I'm going to get my advantages as far as tech is concerned. You know, Stim is going to finish up. That's going to allow myself for a nice timing. But I am going to delay my factory a little bit because I want to make sure I don't die to your Blink Stalkers. And honestly, he shouldn't. The Mothership Core coming forward here from HuK has to be careful. Stim is about to finish. Should be just fine. There's the Time Warp going to blink up there into the natural expansion, taking down a bunker. Now, if he had a sentry here, that'd be super fancy, but it looks like Polt will be able to get down the ramp. Mothership Core coming forward, changing his mind, backing up. Stim just about to finish. HuK still has some time to deal with losing one Stalker, losing another Stalker. You got to blink back those weakened Stalkers. A little bit of miscontrol there from HuK, but he's going to be just fine. And Polt has a lot of stuff. HuK should be able to identify this. He should be able to know, okay, you don't have 2 gas at your natural. You don't have 8 gas at your natural. Your factory is going to be delayed. In fact, it is. The factory is just going to now be finishing, which is going to delay the medevac production, which is instrumental in any type of push the Terran player decides to do.
HuK's not even, he's just adding more gateways, man.
Oh my god, you're right.
He said he's not.
Interesting.
Oh, the Mothership Core
the Stalker's blinking up, trying to target down those Marauders. Once you take out the Marauders, it's a little bit more manageable, but so much bio here, and with
now he lost his high ground vision, so he can't threaten to blink into main anymore.
And he can't transition. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of transition options here. He's going to try to get charged.
I hate to say he's in trouble, but he's in big trouble.
He has to just focus on just never letting Polt leave his base kind of while he buys time for the charge.
Polt has to wait for medevacs to leave his base because, or else what HuK can do is he can engage, force him to stim, then blink him back away, right? Because if you're not medevacs, it'll slowly kill yourself with stim.
Yeah.
But that being said, actually, he's gonna leave his game. I guess he's like he has so many units that he needs to stim. Like look at that.
No, he's fine. Yep. I mean, units lost tells a pretty big story. 1825 to 1100 in favor of your Terran player, CM Storm Polt. Again, Polt making all the right moves in these games.
I have an important question to you.
What's up?
Do you remember my rule of PvP?
Always fast expand, or Phoenix is always. You have a lot of rules. Zealots. You have a lot of rules.
It's the one about not making a lot of stalkers.
Okay. Yes. I remember that rule.
That may apply to PvT as well, unless. Well, I mean,
you know, it depends.
Yeah, sometimes a Blink Stalker builds like this can work, but
yeah. I like it if it's like 6 or 7 Stalkers and you're kind of poking and prodding, but you're transitioning really fast behind it, not over-investing. But if you go to like 10 or 11 or even further than that, or you're losing a lot of Stalkers and you have to remake them.
Oh yeah,
that's when I think, yeah, he's lost a good amount. Like that's when it starts becoming really scary.
Losing a Stalker is like losing a Marauder plus a Marine plus. No wait, it's even more than that.
Yeah.
It's actually more than a Marauder plus. Well, it's about the same as Marauder plus a Marine. It depends on how you value gas or something else, but it's bad. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's tough. But HuK is going to try to make this work. He's going for the win behind strategy. He has the Dark Shrine on the way. Now, Polt is a good enough player. Well, this shouldn't do much, but it's kind of a decision that HuK has to make in a sense. He's also making Immortals, which I kind of like. It's one of those things where he's like, okay, I don't think I have enough time to get out High Templar, to get out Colossus, to get out my main AoE. So his logic here is, let's see if I can get damage out with the DTs. If I can't, I'll have Charge Lots, Immortals, and Archons to deal with the next push, which doesn't do too shabby against Ranger Marauders. Oh, the trap! Polt, it's a trap coming in from nowhere, swooping in on top of those Stalkers, saying, see you later, and HuK is not going to be happy about that. That's going to bring units lost to 2875 to 1225, and now HuK is freaking out. Dark Shrine about to finish. Not a lot. He's got to force field this ramp. Don't let Polt up. Don't let Polt up. Well, he can let some up and then try to swoop in and engage. Forward Zell's going to counterattack into that natural expansion. There are Argos here as well. Polt thinking about engaging HuK, already deploying that Photon Overcharge. There are medevacs here, so Polt does have the ability to pick up units and swoop on into the natural expansion, into the main base. Marines and Marauders stepping forward. Force fields going to happen. There go the force fields. Great force fields there from HuK, placing them perfectly onto that ramp, pulling back that weakened Immortal, pulling his Zealots back as well. DT is being warped in, but does Polt have any scans? Yes, he does. He's actually been saving.
Oh, yeah, he does. He
And Polt should be just fine. A scan. Well, the DT is actually chopping up a lot. There's the scan. DT's trying to get that damage done. 2 Immortals out now. Photon Overcharge might hold on here, but there's the GG from HuK, and Polt takes game number 1 very convincingly. HuK going for the Blink Stalker strategy in the beginning there on 2 bases. It wasn't overly committed, but then it got to a point where he added on 2 additional gateways. He still didn't have a robo at whatever mark of the game that was. Losing a lot of Stalkers at the same time, that's going to be very tough going forward, as you want to keep those Stalkers alive. And if you're not keeping the Stalkers alive, or you want to use your gas on advancing your tech beyond the Stalkers, because you're not going to win the game with Blink Stalkers. It's not going to happen when you're going 2 bases, 3 games.
Not against Polt.
Not against Polt. When you're playing against Polt, he knows exactly how to deal with that.
I've seen people win before.
Yeah.
Not against Polt.
Yeah, it's a situation where you kind of have to adjust to what Polt is doing. And HuK, unfortunately, losing a little bit too many Stalkers, which delayed his progression in tech. Polt able to get a nice, clean victory there. Going to take the 1-0 in this best of 3, which means HuK can still win 2 in a row to advance to the winner's bracket final of the U.S. Champions Cup. We're going to find out, guys. Stay tuned. More StarCraft 2 coming your way after a quick break.